Welcome to the faculty tutorial for creating a wiki. The wiki tool will be used for the group project in this course. In order to create a wiki, in your menu, click on Groups. You're then going to go to Create Single Group. You'll see you have two choices here. In this particular course, we want the faculty to assign the individual students to the group, not for the students to choose which group to belong to. So in that case, you will click on Manual Enroll. We will give the group wiki a name. In the description, enter some information that identifies what this tool will be used for. Group availability, the default is yes. You can just leave that alone. Down in section 2, which is entitled Tool Availability, this is where you have to decide and identify what specific aspects of the wiki will be used by the students. Wikis are all we're going to use, so all you need to do is remove by clicking in the box and removing all of the X's, leaving only the wikis with the check mark. It's identified as no grading, which is fine. We will not do individual grading in these wikis. We will scroll down further. We now have to identify the students that are in the group. The first place to start is to identify yourself. You will not have access to the group wiki without putting yourself in there. So this is where you will make the determination. This membership area will have a list of yourself and all of the students who are enrolled in your course. You'll make the determination as to which students will fall in which group, and you have to create the groups with those students. So in this case, you want to make sure yourself is in there, so highlight yourself, click on it. Then there's these arrows. There's an arrow that points to the right and an arrow points to the left. So if you click on the arrow pointing to the right, you will move this person into that right text box. You go back in and grab the other students that you want to make part of this group. Let's assume maybe that you made an error and you've already moved Barbara's student into a previous group. I've made a mistake. All you have to do is move Barb back, and then you go back and grab Sandra and add her to the group. Once you have everybody in the group that you want, move down to Submit. And you've now created the group. In this particular course, you need to create 3 individual groups. We've just created the first one. Again, create single group, manual enroll. Give the group a name. Pop a description into the dialog box. Group available, yes. The only thing we need is a wiki. So we can eliminate all of the other items here, as the wiki is the only tool we're going to use. No grading is fine. Scroll down, add our students. Again, make sure you add yourself. And the other students that you would like. Click Submit. You'll see that we've formed our second wiki. We would do that again for the third group. We do not need to change the group available. It defaults to yes, which is what we want. We do need to go into tool availability, eliminate everything except the wiki. Scroll down to the bottom, identify the students that are going to be in this group. Once again, don't forget to add yourself as the instructor so you can see. Once you have your group built the way that you want it, click on Submit. You now have created your 3 wikis. You can see them listed here in the left margin underneath your menu. If we were any place else in the course, say the announcements page, you have your 3 wikis listed here, and you as the faculty wanted to enter or see what was going on in any of the wikis, all you have to do is click on that wiki. You get this drop-down menu here. The only thing you have to worry about is Group Wiki. Click on Group Wiki. It would take us right to the wiki page. At this particular point, since we have nothing here, there is nothing to look at. We have to start with creating our first page. There's nothing else that you have to do other than click Submit. This particular wiki is now created and it has the first post. Students that need to then access this wiki and add additional content can click on Add Wiki Content. And any individual can add content just by editing the material that's already here. They can adjust spelling, they can eliminate a line and retype. They can look at this and say, hey, this should actually be your, not you. And as you can see, it's now been corrected. They can actually make a comment about somebody else's post. And add that content. If you wanted to view what that is, you would just click on the comments, as it shows that there's one there and there's the individual that posted the comment. In order to see the breakdown of what has happened in the wiki along the way and each individual adjustment, there's actually a spot over here. You're going to have each wiki listed. There's only Group A wiki right now because Group A wiki is the only wiki that has a page in it. You will have actually Group A wiki, Group B wiki, and Group C wiki once there is some content in all of your wikis. If you click on this little drop-down arrow next to the welcome or whatever you called this particular page, there's edit and there's history. What we're referring to discussion right now is the history area. You click on history, it shows you the original version of the first item that was posted. In order to access this, you would just click on there to see what the original first version is. You can see that this is version 1 because it has the incorrect word here. We wanted your, which we did fix later. The version 2, please post your content after this item. This will give you a history. You have the ability to compare versions. If you have more posts here than just the 2 that we have, you can identify a couple by clicking in the appropriate boxes and doing a compare version. And you get to see what the items were. That's creating a group wiki and how the posts, edits, and comments will happen in the group wiki.